The queen wanted to eat instant noodles. The chef was confused when he heard the news. What were instant noodles? But he thought making noodles was easy. He rolled out the dough, cut it into strips, added beef and broth, and topped it with some vegetables. A bowl of noodles was ready. But when the queen looked at it, she immediately said this was not instant noodles. The chef got upset and made another bowl, this time, fried noodles. The queen took one glance and grew even more displeased. She said this definitely was not instant noodles. The chef began to panic. He tried everything and finally made a bowl of plain noodle soup. This time, the queen picked up her chopsticks, but after one bite, she spat it out. It tasted awful. The chef went mad. He made another bowl. The queen tried it. Still awful. He made another. The queen threw up and shouted in anger. The chef lost his temper and told the queen to make it herself. The queen accepted the challenge. She walked into the kitchen and told the chefs she would show them what real instant noodles were. She picked up a knife, but her grip made the nearby chef sneer. The next second, she spun the knife and sliced a radish into thin slices, then into fine strips. Her skilled knife work shocked everyone. Next, she rolled and cut the dough, then wrapped the noodles around chopsticks. Once the oil was hot, she dropped the noodles into the pot to fry. She crushed her secret spices and filtered them through a sieve to create the perfect seasoning packet. The chefs thought she was all show until one of them climbed up to taste the soup. His face changed instantly. He took another sip, and his hands began to shake. It was delicious. Then he tried the noodles. The taste was beyond anything he had ever known. The queen's instant noodles were ready. She took a huge bite and followed it with a sip of soup. This was the true flavor of instant noodles. A young palace maid nearby stared hungrily. The queen invited her to join. The maid took one bite. It was amazing. The admiration in her eyes made the queen proud. And the queen still had many more dishes she had not yet revealed. It turned out she had once been a head chef, but due to an accident, she fell from a high place. Luckily, there was a pool below, but her head hit the bottom hard. When she woke up, her muscles were gone, her chest had grown, and her thin arms and legs felt strange. She had become a woman. She ran away in shock, with the palace maids chasing close behind. When she finally reached the courtyard, she touched the most important part of her body, and it was gone. That was when she realized her situation. A maid told her she was the queen of this country. He was stunned. But the scariest part was this: when night came, she would have to face her royal husband, the king. What do you think will happen next?